Good morning. This is day 5 of our canoe trip from San Ignacio to Belize City. Once again, I apologize if my angle on my phone is screwed up because, like I said, my selfie camera, the lens is cracked, so I have to do this. I got to hold my phone backwards. And I'm sort of tripping over some words because literally I just woke up like 2 seconds ago. Anyways, we are in Scotland Half Moon / Isabella Bank. I'm actually at my house, technically, except in the spirit of the canoe trip, I actually slept in my tent. So there's my tent actually on my property. It wasn't the greatest night's sleep, because it was so hot and humid. Probably would have preferred and better if I slept in my bed with a fan blowing on me, but like I said, in the spirit of the canoe trip, I felt it was only appropriate to sleep in my tent. So yeah, I'm sleeping on my riverbank. My canoe partner Jamie is actually in his hammock, but he's got it tied up inside my greenhouse where the house is. And just to give some context to my canoe partner, Jamie Madrill, his dad actually has the place across the river. So Jamie grew up on that side of the river, and I live on this side of the river. Now, for some more context, that is Isabella Bank, and this is Scotland Half Moon. And anyways, as far as just an update as far as yesterday went, we did 46 kilometers to get here. We actually got here in pretty good time because we got a bit of an earlier start yesterday. So it wasn't like a long day. And but anyways, we also reached 180 kilometers. I anticipate this canoe trip to be 300 to 310 kilometers, I'm thinking, give or take. So we should have passed the halfway mark yesterday. And like I said, we're at 180 kilometers paddled so far, which I never would have anticipated or guessed in my entire life that I would have ever paddled that far in my entire life. But so that's actually kind of cool. And once again, actually, I'm physically doing quite well for paddling like that distance. So I'm actually really happy with that. Maybe in the interest of just prolonging this video a little bit, in regards to this kind of canoe trip, I have been over the last year or two mixing a tremendous amount of cement by hand. Those that are maybe following me know about me making a greenhouse and making the entire floor out of handmade patio stones. I have probably made about 15 to 1800, maybe even more patio stones by hand, plus a whole lot of, excuse me for me. Like I said, I just woke up like 2 seconds ago. I've also done a whole lot of other cement work. And so this last year I have been mixing a tremendous amount of cement by hand, shovel, and, mixing the gravel and the cement. And I can only assume that is literally the perfect exercise to prepare for a canoe trip. Because like I said, every day, it's been a long day, whatever, it's, I'm sore, whatever, a little bit, but all things considering, I feel like I'm in amazing shape. Anyways, so 180 kilometers later, I'm feeling very well, very, very good myself. Now, super amazing highlight. Yesterday, super amazing highlight. Not too far into our trip, we saw our fourth tapir in the wild on the river. What an amazing experience to actually see a tapir in the wild. And the day before, we saw 3. Now, I really only saw 2. Jamie saw the third one. I saw the commotion of the third one. I got really bad video of that, but I guess enough video to prove that yes, those are tapirs. You can see that is a tapir. But yesterday I got some really good footage of a tapir, which of course will be shared with the other videos. And basically what the situation was is the tapir was it staying in the water, because I guess they do that to cool off kind of deal. And so basically it was just in the water and beside the riverbank. And so I got some really good video from a bit of a distance, of course, of it just in the water. And then when we got to a certain, we didn't get overly close. But eventually at some point he obviously said, the heck with this, and I'm out of here. And he jumped out of the river and climbed the riverbank and was gone. But to be able to actually watch him just resting in the water for a few seconds, and see him bolt out of the water, what an amazing experience. So that's been 4 tapirs on this canoe trip, which, man, if that isn't worth 180 kilometers paddled, I don't know what is. So anyways, so from here we are headed towards Belize City. We just, like I said, we're Scotland Half and Isabella Bank. We actually finally hit like villages, kind of like right on the river. There was Double Head Cabbage. There was Bermudian Landing, and then Scotland Half Moon, my village on one side of the river, Isabella on the other. Down the river is Burrell Boom. And then, yeah, then we're kind of in a straight line headed towards Belize City. I guess probably about 3 more days of canoeing to get to the 300 kilometers that's required to get to Belize City. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, I said this was day 5. I think, yeah, day 5. So anyways, more stories to follow. Thanks.